2, 1, go.
All right, this is Jake. You know that. Logan is videotaping. Good job, Logan.
Thanks.
Hey, so I know you guys couldn't make it this morning, but I'm going to show you exactly, probably what I'm going to be bringing on the trip, okay? So to start off, I have two, come closer, short sleeve Under Armour shirts here, okay? These are just Under Armour, right? If you have a couple of these, this would be great. But if not, if you're a girl, what you can do is you can wear a one-piece bathing suit if you want, the whole week, and just have a pair of shorts, and that would work. But I told Savannah this, she's here, that I would at least, if I'm a girl, bring one shirt, even if you're just gonna wear a one-piece bathing suit the whole week, because just with the life jacket, you don't want that rubbing on your skin, and the shirt might help with that. Or if you want to take the one piece off one day, you have a shirt you can put on instead. But this is very easy. This is just Under Armour. If you don't have anything like this, you can go to Kohl's and get off-brand stuff that works just as well for $10 or less, or borrow it. Long sleeve shirt, it's just like this. All right, this is just that dry fit material, Under Armour, Black Mountain State Park, where my dad lives in Georgia. Woo! Okay, but this is just a long sleeve shirt, right? Think of like a sun shirt, right? Something like that. Fleece, this is just an Under Armour quarter zip fleece. That's all it is. Okay, again, you can get this super cheap at Kohl's or wherever. It doesn't have to be name brand like Nike or Under Armour, okay? But this is just an example, all right? Now my sweater. I have a Patagonia sweater, so I'll be taking this, okay? I don't even know if we'll need this. I'm gonna ask them Friday when I call on our 10-day call-in if we need this or not, because if you look at the weather, it's gonna be mid-80s during the day right now and down to 60 at night. And you're gonna be in a sleeping bag, you know what I mean? I don't know if you're gonna need this, so I'll find out, but I'll be taking something like this. Again, this is just a wool sweater. Okay, doesn't need to be Patagonia or North Face, okay, but think something along these lines where it's gonna keep you warm and at the same time it won't be heavy moisture. This is just a raincoat, all right? My raincoat, these are very cheap. A lot of you have one already, all right? Here's my 2 pair of underwear. It is just dry fit, okay? There's Savannah. All right, it's just dry fit. Again, think what you would wear for your sports games or if you're working out, right? Just not cotton. So I just need 2 pair. Here's my shorts. They're just athletic shorts. 2 pair of Under Armour athletic shorts. Okay, ladies, same thing. Think what you would wear to practice or whatever. Just make sure it's not cotton, right? Or khaki or anything. Just make sure it's that pair of athletic shorts. So you can put that on with your one-piece bathing suit. Pants, these are just sweatpants. Simple as that. These are Under Armour sweatpants. Think of I've seen all of you wear a pair of sweatpants before that aren't cotton at some point. So I would do that. If you notice on the packing list, it does say long underwear. Again, I don't think you're gonna need it because it's gonna be really warm. But if you do want to bring something like that, I'll ask again Friday if they think we need it. Ladies, think leggings. Something like what you would wear in the wintertime, like a thicker pair, something that's gonna keep you warm. Fellas, you can either be long underwear or think basketball tights, right? You see people wear. Here's an example of my winter hat. Again, do I think we'll need it? No, but I'll ask them if we need to pack it. Winter hat, gloves. Again, these are just non-cotton gloves. They're very thin. I wear these in the wintertime when I drive. Again, do I think I will need it? Probably not. This is the hat I'll be bringing. Sweet little cabana hat here. Safari hat. Just helps with the sun. You don't have to have this. You can have a visor or a baseball hat or any type of hat, but I'm going to be taking this. Here's a pair of my 2 wool socks. These are you're just going to wear these at night to keep your feet warm. Very cheap. You can get these anywhere. These are actually the 2 pair I wore at Wilderness 2 years ago. Shoes. I said, here, I got these on Amazon Prime before I went to Clearwater for $20, and there's millions of pair on there. okay? I'm gonna check about Chacos on Friday, they're gonna let me know. But you want something that's gonna protect your feet, like this is very hard rubber. Okay, so I'm gonna wear these in the kayak. Anytime we're in the water, these are what I'll have on. Because you're on the ocean floor, so there's gonna be sharp rocks, don't know what you're stepping on. So you want something that has a tough rubber flex. So these were $20, and on Amazon. And if you don't have Amazon Prime, guess what? Let me know. I can hook you up. And then shoes-wise, you just want something you can wear when you're not in the water. So again, checking on Chacos, I'm sure that will be okay, but I'm avoiding Chacos sandals route because I think the bugs and mosquitoes will be rough. So I'm probably just gonna bring a pair of tennis shoes, and that will be what I put on, you know, when we're on beach for the night. Bandana, I only have one right now. I'm gonna go to Walmart. They're $1 at Walmart. I'm gonna bring 3 of them. I recommend you bring 3. One, because I think one's gonna be used for dinner. It's kind of like a napkin all week. And then you want other 2 for just miscellaneous stuff. If you wanna wear one day, or whatever, definitely make sure you have sunglasses. I do have extra, like 5 extra pair of these, the rope. So if you want one, just text me if you want to borrow one. They're green and red and black. But definitely make sure you have some of these. This is the headlamp. You will want one of these or a flashlight, you choose. You can do either or. These are cheap, you can get these anywhere. But this is mainly for, we might get up early one morning to start kayaking when it's like morning, or if you have to get up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom, it will be terrifying. But if you have to do that, you definitely want this so you know where you're walking to the biff and you don't step in the poop hole. That'd be rough, okay? And make sure you have this, very important. My bad. Some sort of chapstick or lip balm, because your lips will get in that heat and the change in temperature. Make sure you have something like this. And then Bible, journal, pen. So this is the journal I'll be bringing. You don't need one like this. This is a Young Life one I bought at the Young Life store. You can literally go to Walmart and get the $1 one, that's fine. And a Bible, make sure your Bible has the Old Testament and Psalms. Okay, so like the one at Clearwater Cove wouldn't work because it's just the New Testament that you got. If you need help with the Bible, that you just, you need one, let me know, okay? We'll make sure you have one, and then make sure you have a pen. Other than that, make sure you have your toothbrush and a small bottle of toothpaste. Unless you don't brush your teeth, then that's on you. Mm-hmm. And then you also want to make sure, I would bring sunscreen for sure, a small bottle of sunscreen if you burn really easy. I would bring, definitely, I think we all should bring a bottle of bug spray, mosquito spray. I think it's going to be rough when it comes to that. And then a little bottle of hand sanitizer, because guess what? When you go to the bathroom, you probably want to clean your hands off. So I would bring that. And then everything else will stay at base camp. Follow the rest of the packing list. Like I said, I'm going to bring at least 2 sets of clothes. One when we shower, when we get back to base camp, and then one for the next morning when we get on the plane to come home. And then when we land in Vancouver, since it'll be about 1 a.m., I'm going to shower in the hotel and just put out what I'm going to sleep in that night. So all this stuff should fit in a carry-on easily, or a backpack even, depending. Like I said, I'm going to check and see. We might even have to bring the heavy-duty stuff because it's going to be so warm. I think that stuff's more for like May, when it's a little cooler out and it's still kind of springish winter there. Follow that. Bring a camera and battery if you want. If you have your own sleeping bag, you could do that. Anything that they can provide, I'm gonna let them provide. They wash it all, it's very clean. Like, I'm not gonna have to bring extra stuff if I don't have to. And then make sure you have spending money, so you can get stuff to eat at the airport or in Vancouver. Remember, US dollars are fine there, and a credit card or debit card will actually work better, I think. So any questions, text me, but I wanted to make you guys this so you kind of have an idea here, all right? Make sure you get your forms done, all right? And hand them to me as soon as possible, just so it's done. And continue to raise money, all right? Be at that stuff. Tay and I are trying to give you guys a ton of stuff you can do here last second, so you don't have to come back and continue to pay it off, okay? So try to make as much as you can. Other than that, signing off. Okay.